In all the chaos, I tumbled straight into the river. The current was absolutely brutal. It hit me like a wall. I desperately tried to grab onto the rocks along the bank, but with my hands tied together, I couldn't get a grip on anything. The water just kept pulling me faster and faster, and right ahead I could see it, a massive waterfall dropping into nothing. If I couldn't stop myself, this river was going to be my grave. At the last second, I managed to latch onto the wreckage of an old plane stuck in the water. But the current was too powerful and ripped me away before I could hold on. I was right on the edge of going over when I used the water's own force to launch myself upward and grabbed onto the wing with everything I had. I hung there, staring down into the drop below me, and every single survival instinct I had kicked in all at once. I took one deep breath and clawed my way up with every last bit of strength I could find. When I finally hauled myself onto the wing, I just collapsed. I had nothing left. But I didn't even get a second to breathe. The wing started cracking underneath me. I held my breath, got to my feet as slowly and carefully as I could, and right before the wing broke off completely, I grabbed onto the fuselage and kept myself from going down with it. I pulled myself inside the plane. Once I got my footing, I looked around and spotted a piece of sheet metal nearby. I pressed my bindings against the edge and started sawing back and forth as fast as I could. That's when the plane started tilting. Without the wing to balance it, the current was pushing the whole wreck sideways. I sawed faster. At the very last second, I grabbed the floor and held on to keep from sliding out, but I was far from safe. The plane was wedged between the cliff walls, and my situation was about as bad as it gets. One wrong move, the slightest shift in my weight, and the whole thing was going to come apart. I scanned the inside of the cabin and spotted a parachute hanging above my head. I gritted my teeth, braced myself with one arm, and reached for it with the other. The moment my hand closed around it, the floor gave out completely from under me. I clutched the chute and dropped off the cliff. I yanked the rip cord. The canopy had tears in it, but it still slowed my fall enough to matter. The tree branches broke my descent, and I hit the ground alive. But on the way down, a branch drove straight into my stomach.